Hello, Panther fans. Timmy VO, Panther Comms. Welcome to my first ever QRF episode. QRF represents a quick response flick, right? So this is going to be like a video between three to 7 minutes. This particularly, I think it's right around 6. But the point of this video is because a lot of you guys have seen that Bryce Young was voted in as top 100 players. And there are actually people out there that are like, what are you talking about? Whoa, how can he be top 100? Well, I'm going to talk about it. Because once again, people are trying to use statistics to explain things instead of explaining things and then using statistics. I hope you like the QRF episode. Let's get to it.
Keep pounding, bitch.
So this came out today and I was pretty shocked by it. Oh, not the top 1,000. He's in the top 100. What?
Now you see now, you done fucked up, you know that, don't you?
So let me get this straight.
But to say that he deserves to be in the top 100 players in the National Football League. I made a tier list of every.
First and foremost, this is what we're doing? Really? Just based on that graph alone on who you think is good as or better than Bryce Young, you're disqualified, bro. First of all.
One that I thought was better than him at his level, which of course Bryce is at Bryce's level, and then the quarterbacks I thought that were worse than him. And as you can tell, I think a lot of quarterbacks are better than him. Ranking in total touchdowns, he was 15th for passing touchdowns.
Your disdain for Bryce Young being mentioned as in top 100, which is an accumulation of votes by people who actually play the game. Your disdain is based on touchdowns and interception rates.
For percentage of touchdown passes, he is 17th, right between Aaron Rodgers and Baker Mayfield. He is slightly above league average when it comes to interception rate. And with interceptions, he is in the top 10 at 7 with 11 interceptions. My biggest problem with him has always just been how up and down he is. He'll have great games. I mean, yes, against the Rams, he had a fantastic game.
And unfortunately, this is another example of how lazy this guy is. His best game wasn't against the Rams. It was against the Falcons when he broke the franchise record for single-game passing yards.
The big thing in this top 100 segment, they talk about how clutch he is.
That's one of those things that people don't want to admit how good he's becoming because they have to go back and admit how wrong they were, right? So
clutch is an ability that a quarterback should have, and, you know, it's nice to see when they can be able to do it, but...
And quite frankly, that statement, that pretty much seals the deal for me. This is personal. You don't understand how top 100 is formulated, number one. This is not something done by reporters, right? These votes come from the NFL players. That's what makes this so unique. Clutch is something a quarterback should have. It's nice to see. Do you not understand what you're saying? This is why you don't hang on statistics. You are literally saying that in the most dire situation, when the game is on the line, which a lot of quarterbacks crumble under, that type of pressure, this young man who's in the top 100 is able to do that more than any other quarterback, especially the ones you have up in this diagram. He's able to do that more over a 2-3 season span than anybody in the NFL playing right now. Do you realize what you're saying? He's not good enough, but he's good enough. What does that tell you? That's team. That's why hanging your hat on statistics based around touchdowns and interceptions is asinine. Because this game is 11 on 11, including the coaches. The up and down you're seeing, that's not Bryce. That's the environment around Bryce. It's been that way. That's why he's able to make these type of comebacks. Because at that stage of the game, Bryce has had 3 quarters underneath him so he can understand the defense and get coached up on the sideline and execute. But everybody else around him has to execute along with him, including the coaching. That means the play calls. O-line has to stand up. Wide receivers have to catch the ball in clutch situations. This is why Coker got the bag. And Coker's probably the only wide receiver we've had outside of Teteroa that produces like that since, Ted Ginn?
Look at this American badass right here, son.
Yeah, DJ had a couple of thousand-yard seasons. Actually, I think he had a 1,000-yard season every season he was at Carolina when he was healthy. Nonetheless, This is why you don't hang your hat on statistics, folks. This is why I talked about statistics in that video. What are we doing here?
Clutch is an ability that a quarterback should have, and they do that because they're behind the 8 ball, because the passing attack just isn't quite there.
The major reason why is because they put themselves in a bind, because their passing game is not up to par week after week. Well, when you're one-dimensional in the NFL, ladies and gentlemen, the defense can zero in on that. When the defense doesn't get stops on the other side of the ball and those points keep coming up on the scoreboard and you're getting behind, quarter after quarter, possession after possession, you get desperate. But you still have to execute. Canales did that a couple of times. San Francisco comes to mind last season. We should have ran the football in San Francisco heavy, and we didn't. We were able to get over on the top on a couple of pass plays with Bryce and Tetaroa because the running game was significant. Rico was getting chunks there here and there. So, but who am I? No, I'm just talking football. Jesus Christ. This is one of the reasons I'm on here, because folks are just unqualified. Now, I'm not saying what they can't say what they want to say. Feel free. Feel free. Keep pounding.
Clean this shit up now. Not fucking raining. Come on. Clean this shit up now. Not fucking raining.
Now you see now, you done fucked up, you know that, don't you?